We start our hour in the defining crisis of the Middle East, where the European Union, Britain and Japan have called for urgent action to stop what they have said is a famine in the Gaza Strip. A joint statement signed by EU's top diplomat and foreign ministers from 24 countries, including Canada and Australia, has been issued, stating that the humanitarian suffering in Gaza has reached unimaginable levels. The European Union's foreign policy chief, Kaja Kallas, has also called for Israel to provide authorization for all international NGO aid shipments and unblock essential humanitarian actors from operating in Gaza. We're now joined by our guest, Ali Emma Bushback. He's an independent Palestinian researcher. He joins us live from Cairo. Ali, thank you very much for joining us to discuss this topic. Ali, this comes with mounting pressure, of course, from Western governments. They are openly calling this a famine. This is much to the contradict of what Israel is saying. They're saying that the famine in Gaza is not real and that Hamas are stealing the aid, preventing it getting to the Palestinians that need it. What's happening to cause this quote-unquote famine in Gaza?
Thank you, Thomas. I guess it's clear the international community transformed from the Israelis' narrative to the ground narrative, from the grassroots Palestinian who describe the situation. I guess the credibility of Israelis media or Israelis policy or Israelis government has been lost by the international community and the international actor, because we have seen several of European countries that condemning Israelis policy on the ground. We have witnessed also the tsunami of recognition of Palestinian statehood as a diplomatic way to solve the issue between Palestinian and Israel. So also, Thomas, today 5 Palestinian, among of them children, a girl have been died because of the malnutrition, and since past that happened since past 24 hours. So the things is situation is completely terrible, and I mean, in front of the international community, Israel allow for a limit of humanitarian aid truck to enter Gaza, and usually force the truck to take unsafe route during their journey to their place. So we have seen several of Israeli policy deliberately targeting civilians who's seeking food and who's attempting to collect food. Also, this kind of limit, several of organization, several of international organization, local organization have been confirmed this is not sufficient for the Palestinian needs. So this is transformation from the international community, putting the pressure on Benjamin Netanyahu, and they consider it as a last shoot or a last bullet to force Benjamin Netanyahu to take a step back from its plan to control Gaza or fully occupied Gaza.
Ali, are foreign governments doing enough to help the humanitarian crisis in Gaza? Formerly Israeli allies, still Israeli allies, as most put it, including the UK and France, etc. However, you mentioned the narrative that has changed in regards to their thinking and their statements. How has this happened?
Thomas, unfortunately, despite the wave of condemnation and also the demanding from Israel, it has no meaning. Since there is no action on the ground, it has no meaning. This is to justify their community, because as we have witnessed, there is a massive of protest in Germany. We have seen more than 100,000 of protesters. They participate in a protest in Australia. We have several
Yes.
protests in UK. So this is as a response to the demand of the community and the international also organization who describe equally the situation on the ground. Despite Israel rejected, despite Israelis media, they deny this fact. So I guess the international community also, even Donald Trump, he confirmed there is a famine and starvation in Gaza. And we have seen during the Benjamin Netanyahu's conference last time, he tried to avoid the direct answer for this question. Despite Donald Trump, he confirmed there is a starvation, and Israeli media, they are
Yes.
thinking that by denying it will help them. But unfortunately, on the ground, footage and photo and videos, it's released and describe the situation more than war.
Yes,
And
Ali.
yeah, Thomas.
Yes, thank you so much. Unfortunately, we have ran out of time. I really appreciate your insight on that. We will, of course, bring you updates as we